Hey everybody, it's the Cartoonkid back again with another fantastic fanfic idea. And today I'm bringing you Chaos League Crisis on Two Earths. Now you're probably wondering why did I come up with this? Oh, actually, you're probably thinking, didn't you already do something like this? And well, yes, I did, but it's been a while and I felt like doing a sort of reboot on that idea. But I digress. Anywho, story. Actually, no. Origin of this idea, then story. Sorry. Anyway, crossing over between dimensions is nothing new for either the Justice League or Sonic. Heck, for Sonic, he has a character who resides in her own dimension and occasionally crosses over to help/hang out. That person is Blaze, the ruler of the Soul Dimension. But you probably may not know this, but back during Sonic's Archie one, when it comes to comics at least, he had a similar gimmick with a character called Evil Sonic, who would later on go by the name of Scourge the Hedgehog. He started out looking similar to Sonic, albeit with biker threats and a sort of me evil attitude, but after a little trip to his prime universe's world, we get into getting a little magical boo of the Master Emerald, and he sort of, well, let's just say he sort of had a sort of makeover, having more reverse color chains, i.e., green quills, blue pupils. And nowadays, he's when people think evil Sonic, they're probably thinking of Surge the Teneric, which isn't inaccurate, but she's more of a homage to Sker uh, than straight up replacement. But I've been talking too much. Story. In an alternate Mobius, heroic versions of Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic, called the Mechanic, infiltrate the fortress of the Chaos Syndicate. Alarms blare as they steal a mysterious device known as the Chaos Trigger. The Mechanic, badly damaged, stays behind to hold off their pursuers, sacrificing himself so Eggman can escape. With Syndicate forces closing in, Eggman activates a dimensional warp device and disappears in a flash of blinding light. On the Prime Mobius, Sonic and his friends are enjoying a peaceful day at Emerald Coast when a warp portal tears through the sky. A battered Eggman stumbles out, collapsing at their feet. Tails examines him, discovering this Eggman's biological structure is slightly different, a mirror image of their world's Eggman. Skeptical but intrigued, they take him to Tails' workshop. The alternate Eggman explains his origin. He comes from a parallel Mobius where the heroes and villains are reversed. His world is ruled by the Chaos Syndicate, evil versions of Sonic and his friends who terrorize the populace. Only Eggman's resistance stands against them, but they've developed a weapon that threatens all reality. Despite their suspicions, Tails confirms his story under readings from the dimensional portal. While the team debates whether to help, Eggman secretly hides the Chaos Trigger in Tails' workshop. Sonic, Knuckles, Amy, and Tails agree to travel to the alternate dimension while Shadow refuses, staying behind to monitor their world. Sonic's team arrives in the alternate Mobius, a dystopian version of their world with dark industrial cities and syndicate propaganda everywhere. Working from Eggman's intelligence, they launch lightning raids against syndicate strongholds. They successfully capture Dark Sonic, known as Surge, the alternate world's vicious speedster. They meet President Commander Tower, this world's gun leader, who surprisingly releases Surge. Tower explains that appeasing the Syndicate saves countless lives. Open resistance means devastation. Ruse, who join the mission, become interested in Tower's son, Guardian. Meanwhile, Doc Amy, called Rosie, and her lieutenants discover the dimensional portal and travel to Prime Mobius. They attack Tails' workshop, battling Shadow. Despite his power, they overwhelm him and steal the Chaos Trigger before escaping back to their dimension. Shadow follows them through the closing portal, confronts Rosie on the altered Mobius, and captures her. Guardian secretly provides information about the Syndicate's headquarters, a massive floating fortress in the ruins of Angel Island. Using Rosie as leverage, Sonic's team infiltrates the fortress for a final confrontation with the Chaos Syndicate. Inside the fortress, Sonic's team battles their twisted counterparts. DuckTales, known as Mind Warp, has superior technology. Dark Knuckles, Demolition, possesses destructive strength, but most dangerous is the team's leader, Dark Shadow, called Eclipse. Unknown to even his allies, Eclipse has created the Chaos Engine State Device, or CED, using the Chaos Trigger. Having seen countless realities through chaos energy, Eclipse has concluded that nothing matters. All possible worlds exist simultaneously, making all actions meaningless. His solution? Destroy the prime reality, the nexus of all dimensions. Eclipse teleports away with the CED to Mobius Prime, the original world from which all alternate realities stem. Eggman theorizes that a being capable of controlling chaos energy might be able to create a portal to follow him. Shadow volunteers, but Sonic forbids it due to the strain. Surprisingly, Surge offers instead, claiming he wants to stop Eclipse's nihilistic plan. Shadow pursues Eclipse to Mobius Prime, a pristine, untouched version of their world. They engage in an intense battle across the primordial primordial landscape. Shadow finally outsmarts Eclipse, sending both him and the activated CED to an uninhabited uninhabited alternate dimension where the device detonates, killing Eclipse. Shadow returns to the alternate Mobius to find Silt has died from the strain of maintaining the portal. President Tower arrests the remaining syndicate members. Roots says a brief farewell to Guardian before returning with the others to their home dimension. Back on their Mobius, Sonic and Shadow look over the city, discussing how the experience has shown them the importance of expanding their team to protect their world from threats beyond their understanding. And yeah, that was my best attempt at a Sonic version of Crisis on 2 Earth. It's one of my favorite DC movies. Mostly because Batman was in it. In case you haven't tell, I'm a big Batman fan. Superman's okay, and Spider-Man's pretty cool too, but top definitely Batman. But I digress. Anyway, this is pretty much all I got for today, so please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe if you kind of like this idea. And if you do like it, want to use it, maybe improve on it a little bit, all I simply ask is credit for the idea. Okay, bye.